All right, now on this problem, we're asked to put together a trial balance, and I'm going to offer some hints on how to put this together. So we've got the information appearing here. Below is the complete list of counts for Cobras Incorporated and the related balance at the end of March. All accounts have their normal debit or credit balances, and then we're going to go through each of these. Well, to do that, you need to understand the rules of debits and credits. So just a quick review. The accounting equation says that assets are equal to liabilities plus owners and equity. And then we can expand owner's equity. This could also be shareholders' equity for a corporation. Okay, so the equity portion would be expanded to say it increases with new contributions, it decreases with distributions. That would either be a withdrawal or drawing for a sole proprietorship or partnership, or a dividend for a case where the equity is in the form of a corporation. Okay, and then it increases with revenues and decreases with expenses. So you can see revenues and expenses, the income statement items, are related to the equity portion of the accounting equation. All right, debit simply means left, credit means right, and here's the rules. Assets increase with debits, they decrease with credits. The normal balance is the one that increases the account balance. Liabilities and equity go the opposite way. They increase with credits and decrease with debits. Okay, now equity can be further broken down so that revenues will increase with a credit and decrease with a debit. Expenses will increase with a debit and decrease with a credit. Distributions increase with a debit and decrease with a credit. And new contributions, this would be like common stock or capital, or new influx of capital from a sole proprietorship or partnership. Those will increase with a credit or decrease with a debit. All right, so let's go through just a couple of these. Supplies. Since it doesn't say supplies expense, we need to recognize that supplies have future economic value. That makes it an asset. So it would increase with a debit. Okay, that was supplies. I'll just do a couple of these here. Salaries payable. Well, usually if you see the payable account, that means it's an obligation, right? Something we owe to somebody else. That means it's a liability. What does it say about liabilities? It's got a $500 credit balance. Remember, we want the normal balance is always the side of the that increases that balance. Okay, let me do one other. Service revenue, $17,600. Well, revenue normally has a credit balance. And again, in this problem, they say all the accounts have their normal balance. Okay, so that's just a couple hints so that you could put together a trial balance related to Cobras Incorporated.